History is packed with bloody, brutal events, but there's one in particular that rarely gets the spotlight. Today, we're diving into the gory chaos of the Battle of Cannae, one of the deadliest battles of the ancient world, where thousands of soldiers were massacred in a single day. And get this, it wasn't just a loss. It was an absolute bloodbath that shocked even the most hardened generals of Rome. Picture this. It's 216 BC. Rome is at war with Carthage, and Hannibal, the brilliant Carthaginian general, has been causing havoc for years. But Rome, in their pride, refuses to admit defeat. They gather an army of 86,000 men, one of the largest forces ever assembled at that time, to crush Hannibal once and for all at the Battle of Cannae. But Hannibal had other plans. Hannibal, the master strategist, was outnumbered, but he wasn't outsmarted. He placed his weaker troops in the center, inviting the Romans to attack. The Romans thought they were pushing the Carthaginian army back, but little did they know, they were walking straight into a trap. As the Romans pushed into the center, Hannibal's forces started to close in from all sides, forming a deadly encirclement. They were completely surrounded, a tactic known as the double envelopment. And what happened next? Well, it's something out of a nightmare. For hours, the Roman soldiers fought, but there was no escape. The Carthaginians butchered the Roman army in one of the deadliest military defeats in history. Blood soaked the battlefield. By the end of the day, between 50,000 to 70,000 Roman soldiers lay dead in the dirt. To put that into perspective, that's almost the entire population of a modern city wiped out in just one battle. Survivors said the killing was so brutal that Roman soldiers were found suffocated beneath piles of their own dead comrades. It was absolute carnage. Cannae was more than just a military defeat. It was a psychological disaster for Rome. Their pride shattered, their mighty army annihilated. The survivors of Cannae were so disgraced that they were banished from Rome, never to return home. But here's the crazy part. While Cannae was a crushing defeat, it didn't break Rome. Instead, it fueled their determination. They rebuilt their army, adapted their tactics, and eventually turned the tide against Hannibal. But for decades, the horror of Cannae haunted the Roman psyche, a gory reminder of their darkest day. So next time someone says history is boring, just remind them of the Battle of Cannae, the day Rome's mighty army was drowned in a sea of blood. If you enjoyed this wild ride through one of history's bloodiest battles, hit that like button and subscribe for more insane stories from the past.